46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Perum's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by Assemblyman James Oscarson, the voice for veterans, seniors, and education, now and in the future. The conservative choice, fighting for your rights. Paid by the committee to re-elect James Oscarson. News is also brought to you by Lorinda Wickman for Nye County Commissioner, District 1, a qualified and dedicated professional who understands our challenges and is here to serve the people. Vote to re-elect Lorinda Wickman for Nye County Commissioner, District 1. Paid for by the supporters of Lorinda Wickman. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, 2 officers are injured in an accident. A destitute man loses his trailer to fire, and we say goodbye to a dear friend. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, it's Monday, June 6, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. 2 officers were injured this afternoon as a result of a single vehicle rollover. It all happened on the road next to the Home Depot called Betty Loop. A single vehicle rollover accident involving a sheriff's cruiser happened this afternoon on Betty Loop Road. According to Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley, the vehicle was practicing in a training exercise when the driver lost control around a bend, rolling the car and totaling the sheriff's cruiser. 2 of the officers were transported to Desert View Hospital with injuries sustained as a result of this accident. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating as an outside agency of how the accident occurred. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And the officer's injuries are non-life-threatening. Another officer involved in an accident occurred on Friday night. This one left Highway 160 closed while the investigation was being conducted. A 2-vehicle accident involving a motorcycle and a Nevada Highway Patrol vehicle occurred on Friday night. Highway 160 was closed in both directions while the investigation was underway. The motorcycle rider was ejected from the bike and transported to Desert View Hospital, where he was subsequently airlifted to UMC Trauma Center in Las Vegas. The officer inside the cruiser was not injured as a result. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Well, Mike lived in an old trailer behind the Prump Nugget until Saturday night when his trailer and all of his belongings burnt to the ground while he was in town. When News 46 arrived on scene, we found Mike sitting in the desert with nothing. Everything was lost to the fire. Mike had just been run over by a van recently and had a hard time walking. He now uses a cane. Because of the fire, Mike had no identification, no food stamp card, no clothes, and nowhere to go. That is when News 46 and a bunch of strangers, who are now friends, decided to get together on Facebook and get Mike back on his feet. We were able to raise over $320 in cash, clothing, shoes, and even got him a room at the Holiday Inn Express free of charge so Mike could take a real shower. Best of all, Mike was given a new trailer purchased with the money raised and delivered next door to his old home.
Apparently my motorhome caught on fire. It just burned down to the ground. I mean, literally just, don't know how, it just caught on fire. It was devastated.
You were down at Taco Bell. How did you find out?
Well, I seen the smoke, and me and my buddy was talking, and it looked like it was like where the construction shack is behind the Nugget. So I didn't think nothing of it, and I don't know, it was like 10 minutes later, the sheriff officer came and asked me if I'm Mike. I'm like, Mike Botal. Anyway, said it was my place on fire. I'm like, no way. I don't even cook it. That's when I had the fire pits and everything, because I barbecue for people up here.
We were called last night to help out, and so my company, Operation Help in America, turned around and put it out there to raise money for Mike to get him a new travel trailer,
And belongings.
which we did today. And then we also ran down to the Methodist church there and picked up some clothing for him and stuff, so he has something to wear now and get him back on his feet.
Seen this little campaign on Facebook, and I'm in the mood.
We're with Mike, and tell me about, I know you got a big trailer attached to your truck here.
Yeah. I saw that, and I was in the mood to help, and like if there's anything I could do, I got a tow vehicle. And then somebody said something about a fifth wheel. I'm like, oh, I don't have a fifth wheel tow. And then today, this just fell into place, and I happened to be available, and
Turned out to be perfect.
everybody came together, and now look at this guy. He's a happy camper.
We're just helping a misplaced, citizen of Pahrump, trying to get him, situated.
And so I think that we're still going to be asking for some donations to help out Mike, but right now at least he has a place, and he has a luxury room over here at Holiday Inn.
Yeah, I was kind of like wanting to hang out because it was really nice and cool inside.
It has a pool.
And it has a pool, yeah. He's got a pool to swim in today.
I know, and you know what? You were helping pick out some clothes for him today?
Yeah, we found him a good pair of swim trunks and a pair of boots too. You got hooked up with some good boots.
Yeah.
And then you picked out these clothes right here.
How does this make you feel?
Always makes me feel good. Anytime I can do anything to help out around here, I love it. It's the joy that I get out of life.
To everybody who donated. If you would like to donate to Mike or any of the other homeless, you can drop off items here at KPVM TV. You can give me a call at 727-9400, extension 201, or you can email me, Deanna at kpvm.tv. You can also look me up on Facebook. We'll be right back in just a moment with your Desert View Hospital Health Tip.